Making Chanko Nabe, recreating a sumo wrestler's daily meal. Here we have 1 pound of ground pork, 1 teaspoon of miso paste, 1 teaspoon of sake, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of soy sauce, 2 large eggs, and 1 onion minced, and I used red onion. For the soup, we have fish broth. This is 1 liter, 1/4 of a cup of sake, 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of mirin, then we have enoki mushrooms, and I'm going to rinse these and cut the end off. And I just kind of tried to separate it as best as I could, and then dumped it in. And we have sliced carrots in there. Here we're trying to make meatballs. It's my first time making them. Just kind of mix everything together and just try to get it as round as you can. And then we're gonna flip them over just to make sure both sides get cooked right. And we're done all the way through. Here we've got some onions that I'm gonna cut up and some bok choy. And we wanna cut this into bite-sized pieces, but maybe a little bigger just because it will get smaller as it gets cooked. And there's some Napa cabbage. And also with that, you want to cut into bite-sized pieces, and as well as the other one, it will shrink as well. So just keep that in mind. And we're gonna put our onions in and stir it up. And then I am not sure what these noodles are called, but I took it out of the package and rinsed them off. And they came out really good. At the end of it, we did end up putting more water just to make sure everything was good and submerged. It came out really good. Today's Chanko Nabe was based off of Byamba's recipe that he has online. We tried to keep it as close as possible to his, but there was some items we did not have, and then there was some items that we had to substitute. But Chanko Nabe is not one set in stone thing. You can add or take away whatever vegetables or meat you would like. It is mainly a fish broth based soup, but it does not mean you can't use other things. I did add those noodles there at the end, and I wish I had known that they were so long, because I would have cut them ahead of time. But I know now, so for next time, I will not make that same mistake. And also, I would add less soy sauce because it turned out very salty. Not so much that it was unbearable, because we do pair it with rice. Chanko Nabe is supposed to be in one bowl, and then you have a rice bowl in another place, or I mean, you can put it together, but typically that's how it's eaten. And so the rice was able to cut out a lot of that salt. So, but if you can't have a whole lot of salt in your diet, I would highly suggest that you cut some of that out. But other than that, it was really delicious, and everyone that tried it liked it. And I hope you guys enjoy it too.